all-year captain. I guess just hit on him a little bit.
Yeah, just super proud. Just said it on the air. All the seniors. You start to look down the stretch, and it happens sometimes like that where the older guys, they start to feel it. This is their last go around, and so on senior day, to hit a big home run like that, and as you've said, the last few games, you're not going to play too many more games here at Swayze, and I think that has something to do with it. I really do. Groff had a really good day. Ross had a great day last night, but Burf has been terrific, and it hasn't been easy for him. Guy that was elected captain, was a starter to be beginning of the year, and then he's become a leader on the bench and in the dugout, and he's never wavered. His body language has never changed, and I'm proud of him for that. And then when we needed him the most here at the end, he's really shown up big time for us.
What was working so well for Doyle today? It seemed like he was really in control.
I've said this to you guys. Obviously, what makes him go is the fastball. It's just an elite fastball. Yes, today you look up and the big number of 0 walks, but he's not a walk guy. He had a stretch there for a couple weeks in the beginning of conference where he struggled a little bit, but for the most part, he attacks his zone. His walk numbers are pretty normal, but the strikeout numbers are huge because of the fastball. But today, I thought he really had a great cutter. Sometimes he has and sometimes he doesn't. Today he really leaned on the cutter a lot, especially the second time through. To the left-handers, even the right-handers, and a few sliders. He only threw maybe 2 changeups the whole day. So today, it was a cutter. There's been other days where the changeup, besides the fastball, showed up big for him, or the slider. But today was a big day for the cutter.
What'd you think of Malice today?
I thought he's terrific. The 7th and the 8th, just super dominant. I think he's starting to look like the Malice we were hopeful for last, not just today, but several outings in a row. It's hard to, the judge and I think it's tough. 2 things I think happens. One is he's getting near 50 pitches, and I don't know if he's done that, for maybe the whole season. And then number 2, you're going through that heart of the lineup, and it doesn't matter what the score is. There's a competitiveness to those pitchers. They don't want to get hit, and so I think he felt that a little bit of that. Just trying to compete and go after him, and had to go out there and tell him to throw the ball and strike something. So they'd hit it to somebody. No, I thought he was really good today.
Easy to ignore, but Furness has really solidified you defensively over there.
Yeah, he's played so well. Good. It's a good pickup on you. Playing with a lot of confidence. He's moved around great. And play today, where it was originally ruled off the bag, but that's a heck of a play. But a lot of different plays. A lot of in between hop that he stopped there towards the end of the game, and under control. And I think it's helped him offensively as well.
Birch on base 4 times today.
Yeah, big day. Big day for Birch, and proud of him. He's been frustrated. Obviously he struggled at the plate, but 2 big hits and 2 walks, I believe, and he just he continues to show up and play his butt off and catch every inning that we ask him to do. So he's been really good.
Obviously, I know the defense for him has been better. Do you view the bat as something that can come around?
He's got to get better. He knows that, and but he knows he's in the lineup to catch, and he's got to catch like he has, and he's been terrific. I mean, he really has. And, defensively, it's hard to be good defensively if you're not good behind the plate, and he's caught really well for us, and hopefully we'll continue to get better.
How have you seen Ross come along at left field?
I think he's done terrific. He's caught all the balls. He's really been terrific in right field. He lost 1 ball in the sun. It's hard to judge that, right? It's kind of like your guy gets 1 at bat and strikes out and can hit or not hit. It was a tough play. Could have happened to anybody. Could have happened to our most reliable outfielder. But he looks very comfortable out there. And so, with Lejay down, it's a little easier and it's a less of a sun field. Some fields are set up where the sun field's in left field, but very, very rare. Most of the fields, Omaha, Georgia, but most fields, Arkansas, but most fields, the sun field's in right field. So, but again, I think it was just a kind of a weird play for him, that play. So I think it's kind of hard to judge. He's caught all the balls. He's moved after him. Moved very comfortable after him.
couple weeks ago, you were talking about trying to find that consistency with this team. And how do you feel they've responded these past 2 SEC weekends?
Obviously in SEC play, it's hard to say that we haven't done that, this weekend or even last weekend. But it's a challenge. You got to show up again tomorrow. And Sunday, last Sunday, wasn't that we didn't show up. It was just one of those tough games, and it happens in baseball. But that's the challenge. I think for all the teams that are good or want to be good is can you put the game that you just played behind you, and can you show up the next day and play really hard regardless of what happened the day before. And so and that goes with losses, so good teams lose too, but you got to show up the next day, and that's what makes them so good is they usually win the next day. But they also, the good teams, that when they win, they're able to show up the next day and put that behind them, regardless if it's a win streak, regardless if it's 2 wins already, to not be satisfied. Somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose. You need to win.
You think Mendez is available tomorrow? How's he kind of bounce back?
Possibly. I think, if I remember right, it's 30-something pitches. We weren't going to throw him today. He didn't even put on spikes, but he'll show up tomorrow and catch and throw early, and we'll make that decision at that time.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, guys.